Hey, what's going, guys? It's the Blue Matrix here, and today, well, I was supposed to go on live on Twitch to review Ben 10, but unfortunately, apparently my internet's a piece of crap right now, and unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get that out for tonight. All right, but instead, I do have something for you. All right, and this is very important, and I'm thankful that they're enacting on this. All right, so as of I think last November, that the you know what? I'm just going to bring it up for you. All right, I'm just going to show it to you. Okay, so I'm sorry for the resolution. Apparently, all right, I'm just gonna minimize it, put that out of the way, and then I'm gonna show this to you in person. All right, look. I don't know what's up with my OBS, but apparently my software is going like a piece of crap on me, and I'm gonna have to go with this. So here's what we got. All right, the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. All right, these are the legal office guys that are protecting Americans' consumers, as you see in the subtitle right there. All right, they are enacting on the loot box / microtransaction problem. All right, that we've been having, and the microtransactions have been first implemented in console games back in 2014, and it's been ongoing since for 5 freaking years and ongoing. All right, so here's what we got. All right, gamers call. The FTC workshop looks into loot boxes, alright? And this is what I'm looking forward to, and I just heard about this morning, alright? Gamers call them loot boxes. In-game rewards players can buy that contain a random assortment of virtual items. The loot may help players advance in an online game or allow them to customize their avatars. The reward may be virtual, but they become a very real revenue stream for game developers. Do loot boxes raise consumer protected concerns, especially for younger players? That topic of an upcoming FTC workshop. Inside the game, unlocking the consumer issues surrounding loot boxes. Now, this is something that I'm looking forward to, alright? Now, this may end up into the top 10 controversies by the end of this year. But, so, what this means is that the FTC is now picking up on this. Well, mostly after the Battlefront 2 controversy. So if you know Battlefront 2, when it launched with this loot box controversy, you'll know what I'm talking about. But anyway, they're holding up a meeting on August in order to see if they can silence these loot boxes within America. Now, it's unknown about other countries, but for the United States, this is where it's going to be enacted, alright? This is where it's going to be under process. So here's what we got. Inside the game, we'll bring industry representatives, consumer advocates, and academies and others together to talk about the marketing of loot boxes and other in-game purchases. Now, they're going to bring these representatives, legal men, alright? They're going to add these and to review certain types. So that means they're going to also add in EA executives, Activision executives, everything. And they're going to talk about this loot boxes, whether they're going to be like, oh no, this is just to help players, this is just to help players and everything. But anyway, it's like to say, oh no, this is not gambling or anything. Because the reason why this is enacting is because they are worried that this is promoting gambling, okay, which it is, all right, and as it is affecting younger users, kids, all right, they're spending hundreds, maybe even thousands for microtransactions in each game, possibly. It's a problem, okay, and I am happy that somebody's finally enacting on this, all right, because I want these out of these main console games, all right. I don't care if you do it for mobile. It's just not our main consoles. That's the big problem, alright? Because I'm tired of pay to win, okay? Including a discussion of the potential behavior impact for younger consumers, as I said. Panelists will explore the in-game transactional landscape, the role of loot boxes in the digital markets, and the latest research on child adolescent behavior in the context of video games and digital transactions, which means it's going to go over on how kids are acting over something like a kid enacts like a kid freaks out because he wouldn't buy V-Bucks to buy the marshmallow skin, alright, for Fortnite. So, like, these microtransactions are affecting these kids, alright? And, of course, the company's making boatloads of money on this, alright? And what I am tired of, mostly EA, is that they are racking up microtransactions from either FIFA, Battlefield, Star Wars, like they had Battlefront 2, and they got into a lot of legal trouble over that. I don't know. It's very concerning to me, alright? Now, alright, let's see what we got left, alright? Also, how to acknowledge our consumers about the mechanics and marketing of in-game transactions. The event is set for Wednesday, August 7th, which is where they're gonna start the event. All right, they're gonna have a live webcast at this FTC's Constitutional Center conference facility, 470th Street in South Washington in Washington D.C. We are looking forward to see you there, or you can watch the live webcast. And I am looking forward to seeing that. Okay, because I want them to do something about it. All right. Now, now keep this in mind. Activision, EA, whoever, they're not going to say that these are becoming a big problem. All right, you know they're not, because if they do, we're going to win. Case closed. They're going to shut down the microtransactions and loot boxes and everything. They're going to declare them illegal. All right. Of course, Activision, EA, Ubisoft, whoever, they're going to have fights for themselves. Okay, they're going to want to keep this going. Alright, we have to fight back against them. Alright, we have to. Alright, we don't want this to affect our gaming, okay, any further. Alright, so anyway, it's already became too far for, what was that? What was that game? Medal of Honor, the Zombies Medal of Honor last year. There's like microtransactions to unlock saves, save slots. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Was it $10 per save slot? That is stupid. It is ridiculous. It's gonna become a big problem, alright? Now, I don't care paying for online subscriptions to go online. Those I don't care about, alright? Because at least you'll have something. They gotta make revenue some way. But when it comes to companies charging you, the biggest problem, the biggest money wrecker is actually Activision, okay? They'll charge you microtransactions and loot boxes, they'll keep your season passes, they'll still do some add-ons, in-paid DLCs, and they're even gonna add loot box items that requires microtransactions without having, regardless on whether if you played the game or not, alright? It doesn't matter. They will charge you money to get certain items. It doesn't matter. Black Ops 4 has already gotten the worst of it, alright? Oh my god, the rewards in BO4 is horrible. It's the whole thing. Lacking of content, charging us microtransactions, and horrible. They charged us $2 for 3 pixels last year, and that became a controversy within itself. And I don't know what it is, but I just stopped playing those games altogether, but for now, until they fix themselves. But okay, but here is something, okay? You can file an online comment about the issue discussed at the workshop. We'll keep the public record until October 11, 2019, alright? Now, we can send feedback, we can send mail, we can give information to them potentially surrounding this topic, alright? At least they'll give us the freedom to give them information, everything we know, alright? Now, anyway, let's look at this. Is the only comment that we got right now, alright? So, it says, I have purchased loot boxes or keys to open aforementioned loot boxes. I feel like it is a gamble, because oftentimes in the time you receive it can command a market price. It is no different than buying a state lottery scratch-off ticket. Sometimes you win and most of the time you lose. I strongly believe that this type of practice, if allowed to continue, must be watched over like a lottery and bar minors under the age of 18 from purchasing them. Now, listen, there's going to be a problem for that, okay? Little kids can go past that anyway. Like the ESRB rating, alright? Rated 18 plus or 17 plus, whatever the hell that rating is. They're gonna go past that anyway. They're gonna get the kids the games. Like Grand Theft Auto, a freaking 5-year-old can get that game, alright? A freaking 5-year-old. Alright? So it doesn't matter about the age restriction. They're gonna get past that anyway. They're gonna get past it anyway. It don't matter. Alright? The way I am so honestly disappointed. I can't believe this right now. Okay. So here's what I have right here. I also believe that it might make minors more prone to gambling addiction and affect them in their adult years, which I agree. The loot boxes are to continue. If loot boxes are to continue, actually, then it needs to be... Hey, I can't even talk right now. Okay, then it needs to be you get what you pay for. So, an example: if a snakeskin gun skin it is $4, someone pays $4 and gets that item. It used to be like that. For example, BO2, you have skins, okay? You can pay the exact amount and you can get it right away, alright? That's no problem. In fact, that's the system I liked. It's a regular store. I don't care having to spend a few dollars just to get a certain skin. I don't care. That I don't care. It's just that randomized options I don't like, alright? That's what I don't like. Not buy 20 loot boxes or keys at $250 and maybe you get something you want. Thank you for your time. This guy, Thomas Cooley, you make a lot of sense, okay? Now, here's what I have, okay? I'm going to put down my comment, okay? I'm going to put down a comment right here. This is what I'm going to type in, alright? I'll be back with you in a second. Please hold still. Okay, I'm back, and well, I've already sent the email. Luckily, I have copied this before I sent it off because it's under review by the company already. So here's what we got. All right, here's what I typed: microtransactions / loot boxes are a huge problem not only in the gaming industry but our economy. It is definitely a huge gambling problem. If the practice continues, then it will definitely not only affect the children's adulthood but also be a financial problem to our economy in a few years. The problem has already escalated since it started in 2014 and continues as of today. The microtransactions has not only affected with loot boxes but also other aspects with games. For example, Metal Gear Survive, a 2018 game release. Release title will charge players $10 for each slave slot, and it will continue to go further if this act continues to go on, and I will guarantee that it will go out of hand by main publishers such as Activision Blizzard, Electronic Arts, Ubisoft, etc. All I can say is that these companies cannot be trusted when it comes to public perception or concerns. Thank you for reading this, and I hope it will help the future for not only gaming but the future of our kids and our economy. So yes, within the past 5 years, Metal Gear Survive, which is not only a bad game, but also a very disappointing one, has charged players money for save slots. Yeah, you heard me right. You can go check it out yourself, alright? It's gonna continue to go bad, alright? It's gonna continue. And I do not want this to happen. So this is already being sent to the FTC. Do you want to say it? No. Listen, I've already sent this to the FCT. All right. Now it will be published after approval. Now, I agree with Thomas Cooley. All right. I agree with him. It's going to affect our children. And now this will start on August 7th. The event. And I want this to end. So thank you for taking your time, and I'll see you. Shoot, I'm not even sure if I'm going to start another video today. But anyway, if I don't send another video today, I'll see you guys tomorrow with a live stream. Peace out, Majorholics.